some good storytelling. However, there are my negatives, like there's some moments in there where it is a bit too Why, hello there YouTube and welcome back to a brand new series of Zombie Weekend. So it's the third and final season of Zombie Weekend, yes. But not to worry, we have at least 8 reviews before we get to that. So yeah, I'm wrapping Zombie Weekend up with these 2 bank holiday weekends that we got in May. So there's going to be 8 reviews, so I'm just cutting it down to that this time round. Just like I say, I don't want it to be a chore to do. But anyway, yeah, here I am doing it now. So, Resident Evil, Welcome to Racoon City. It's written and directed by Jonas Roberts, and is based on the Capcom video games of the same name, Resident Evil. Starring Kaya Scoldy, Yossela, Hannah, Joe Kamen, Robbie Armel, Tom Hopper, Avan Juliosela, Donald Logue, and Neil McDowan. So this starts off in the 90s where 2 siblings are taken into living in an orphanage in the 1980s. Then we jump to 1998 where the young woman, the girl now grown up, Claire Redfield, is returning home to Racoon City to find her brother, Chris, only for the Umbrella Corporation to be unleashing some virus, the T-virus, on the city, and people start to worsen and deteriorate and become these raging zombies, etc. We get some video game characters in there, we get the whole 90s setting. So that, yeah, what did I like about this one? Well, I actually like this one. It was a more truer adaptation of the games. I would say that this was like the first 2 games put together in one movie. It had darker tones, darker elements, and it did feel like the video game, but all touched up and that. We also, get a good 90s soundtrack as well, given that this is set in 1998, around the time the original games came out, and I liked that. I liked, the zombies, the, T-virus, the whole villainy in that with the Umbrella Corporation. I liked pretty much how this whole thing, honoured the video game series. But whether it did well, I don't know if it did or not, but for me personally, I like this one. I enjoyed it. It had good visual effects and some good storytelling. However, there are my negatives, like there's some moments in there where it is a bit too dark to see something, but whether that was intended or not, I don't know. But also, I did like, well, in the middle act, it did kind of feel a bit of a snooze fest. I managed to stay awake because I wasn't that bored, but just bits in the middle act just got a little boring and, a bit meh. But I thought it was decent enough. It was something completely different from the other films we got from the Paul W.S. Anderson films, and I feel that they completely took it back to the real roots of this franchise, of this series, and that's what I liked about this film, that they tried to give it the fans of probably the original games, the Resident Evil that they've been wanting for years, and I think they got it. There is a mid-credit scene in there too where we find out that that Wesker awakens and becomes, gets his sunglasses, and then we get the woman Ada Wong. Yeah, so they could maybe do more of these, but they haven't done so since this film came out in 2021. So 3 years. Maybe they'll make a another one. Like I say, I don't know. I didn't look at the reviews for this one. Do excuse that. Yeah, it was all right. Just, you know, it had a good premise, I think, and like I say, I feel like maybe it tried to adapt it to the video game as close as possible. So yeah, Resident Evil. It had a few recognisable faces in there that I knew, some familiar actors. So what am I going to rate Resident Evil? Resident Evil Welcome to Racoon City. I'll give this. I think I'll give this. Yeah, I'll give it 3.5 brains out of 5. 3.5 brains out of 5 for that one. So, have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share with your friends. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for another episode of Zombie Weekend, so be sure to tune in for that. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, and until then, don't have nightmares.